Hello Virgo, my name is Zane, and we're going to be taking a look at the career and finance energy for the sign of Virgo for the month of September. Hope you're having a good Virgo season. So we're just going to go ahead and let 5 cards come out here and see what we get. Now just remember that the only place you can get anything from me is my website, zaneintuitive.com. Make sure you're using the link below. I'll never ask you for money or ask you for a reading. Just keep that in mind. I also have an Instagram where I do daily content, so if that's your thing, definitely give me a follow there. But yeah, let's go ahead and see what we have here. So we had 5 cards that wanted to come out very quickly, but we're also going to take 3 here to clarify later. And yeah, let me make sure everything's in view and we'll get right into this for you. Okay, energy on the bottom. You have the Hanging Man. So this is talking about needing to make a sacrifice in some area of your life. Okay, that is the Hanging Man's true challenge. Right now, they're just a little bit too comfortable. Okay, they've been where they are for a little bit too long, and it's time to try new things, go new places, see new people, explore new areas, right? And that's the Hanged Man's whole situation that's going on. For them, it's like, what would happen if they just cut this cord here and started free falling? And that's where that sacrifice is coming in. I would just be careful that you're not letting some sort of detail here slip away, or you're not letting some sort of aspect of your career or anything like that fade away right now, because there could be a tendency to just stay with what's comfortable. But your spirit team's like, no, like, look, we have really nice opportunities here available to you. It's just up to you to grab them. And so right away in the middle, you have the 3 of Wands. So this is a sign that I feel like you are going to take the leap. You are going to take on the Hanged Man's challenge here and try something new, okay? Because the reason being is you have this person here who's looking out into the shoreline. They're watching the ship sail away or watching it come in, and they're saying, for them, it's like, where do I go from here? What is next for me? And the thing about the 3 of Wands is it can also mean initial success. It's the first victory in the suit of Wands. And so it suggests that you have been pretty successful so far. There is more work ahead. That is the thing with the 3 of Wands. Now, with the 3 as well, this is a sign that potentially you're working with others at this period, because 3's togetherness trinity, and it could mean that you're working with others as well at this time in your workplace or whatever it is that you do for money. Now, you also here in the first week of the month, you have the Hermit. This is you showing up. This is the Virgo card. So you're working towards self-mastery, but more importantly, you're in the spotlight here, okay? You are up for review on something at the beginning of this month. And I do wonder where you will take it, because I think that there's like momentum building for you, and it's important to not dip into maybe feelings of unworthiness or anything like that. I'll get into why I feel like that in a second, but with this Hermit card, this is somebody who has either achieved self-mastery or they're very close to getting there, okay? They're working on it. You can see the universe in the background. They are somebody who travels their inner universe. They travel their inner consciousness and see what messages come up for them in their awareness, in their inner being. And so for some of you, you may need to take time with this 3 of Wands, not only to look out towards the shoreline, but to do it alone and listen to what's coming in for you internally. Now, in the second week of the month, you have the 5 of Pentacles. This is the feeling of being left out in the cold, okay? This is what I was saying, where I do feel like you're getting there. Like there's momentum building, there's success coming in. Maybe this is coming after you've finally taken the plunge with the Hanged Man. But this 5 of Pentacles, it sometimes is warning of a financial loss, but it's more importantly feeling like you're left out. And so I don't see any other indicators suggesting that there's job loss. We'll go ahead and clarify in a couple minutes, but I don't feel like it's job loss. What I'm getting intuitively is that it's something about worthiness for you that's coming in, okay? And just recognize that this small win will build into a bigger one over time if you just keep going. And that's what I feel like is going on here. Now, in the third week of the month, towards the back half of September, you have the Wheel of Fortune. This is, like I was saying, like I just don't, because we have these other cards here, I just don't see this being job loss. You have this Wheel of Fortune, which is the wheel of your destiny spinning, okay? This is a positive change in luck, a positive change in good fortune, a positive change in material situations. And the wheel is spinning right now. So once again, you want to take advantage of this time, okay? It's not a moment for you to start just hanging out or be hanging out or hanging in air like the Hanged Man. This is a time to go for it. Okay, the train is moving. Are you going to get on, or are you going to stay where you are? That's the question, because if you don't get on, you're going to be left behind. And that's what I see that's going on here for you. Okay. Now, the thing is, if this Five of Pentacles does happen to be a job loss for some of you, that's part of the destiny. Okay, and it's never a straight line from point A to point B. It is what it is. Sometimes you have to have these situations that happen. Now you also have the Knight of Swords here. This is a call to action towards the end of the month. Okay, this is somebody who's going for it. Okay, you can see this person triumphing ahead. And like I said, this person is taking their sword and cutting this cable, right? They're getting on the train, and they're riding their life here. They're riding the best part of they're being the best person that they can at this time with the Wheel of Fortune and the Knight of Swords coming in. They're letting go of this Five of Pentacles, and they're building on top of this initial win. And that's what I see you doing here. Let's go ahead and start to clarify. Yeah, look at this. We have the Ace of Wands, passionate new beginning. This could mean that you're starting a project at work. This is my favorite card in the tarot. This is my card of side hustles. This is turning a passion into a profit. Some of you may be doing that, but I actually feel like for more of you, there's a project being given or a passionate opportunity at work, something that you actually want to do at work. Some of you may be getting that new start. Others of you, if there is a loss, you're getting a new start somewhere else. And again, this is the wheel turning for you. You have the Queen of Pentacles. This is somebody who makes practical choices, practical decisions. They're resourceful as well. They don't spend their money unwisely. They don't go on Amazon and go on shopping sprees or anything like that. They're making sure that they're saving more than they're spending. And for some of you, highlighting that at this time with this Five of Pentacles, okay? Really just taking a look at that sort of situation. But more importantly, I do see you making practical choices. This could also be read as a Virgo, doesn't matter what gender you are, with the Queen of Pentacles for sure. And so we have the Hermit and the Queen of Pentacles showing up, clarifying each other, which is, I think, definitely significant for you in this reading. I do feel like you're rolling right past this. I feel like this is temporary, the Five of Pentacles. I don't always get that, but for you, I think it's more of like a mindset shift that's going on here pretty quickly with the Wheel of Fortune and the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Wands. And it may even mean that you just get one sort of spark of confidence here with this Three of Wands coming in. You have the Nine of Cups as well. This is the fulfillment of a wish, okay? This person is happy in their small business. You can see they're holding up their cups are overflowing here. The expression on this person's face is the fulfillment or the culmination of a long-held dream or wish, and things are going well for this person. This is the feeling of being emotionally content with where you are, and good things happening, dreams coming true. So for you, this is happening with the Wheel of Fortune and the Knight of Swords by taking action and not staying where you are. Okay, not staying where you are, looking out into the horizon with the Three of Wands, but not staying there too long, okay, still building on the win, okay, and still moving forward with that energy. So this looks very good. Let's go ahead and start to clarify even more. Now, if you're enjoying this video so far, please do hit that like button and subscribe. It really does help my channel grow, helps get the word out and spread the message to others. There's also a bell below this video which will show up after you hit subscribe. If you click that bell, you will never miss an update from me. And lastly, Virgo, really appreciate you being here. Thank you for spending your time with me. I hope things are going well for you. I also have a Patreon if you want to support me there. Absolutely no pressure though. Link to that in the description below. So let's see what we get here for you, Virgo. Let's see what cards want to come forward for you. And I'm feeling like this one wants to come forward. Yeah, fertility. This is the Empress. This is the most abundant card in the tarot. Building on that win, building on that initial success here, really using that to your advantage at this time. Three of Cups, definitely potentially dealing with other people with the Three of Wands and the Three of Cups. Okay, you have the Devil, This is clear temptation. This is clearly in reference to this hanging man. Maybe tempted to stay with what's comfortable, but your spirit team really wants you to excel here, wants you to try new things, get yourself out there, maybe even be a little bit uncomfortable, because you have the Eight of Wands as well. This is accelerated motion. Whatever's happening here is happening quickly. Okay, this is a really nice card. This is a quick moving event that brings about good news. In this Oracle deck, this is probably my favorite illustration. I don't know why, I just like it. You can see how inspiring this is. This person's looking towards the future and they're realizing that there's something rapidly coming in for them. And it's also talking about potentially long distance travel. For you, it may be traveling for work or just communicating in that way. Let's see what else we have here. That is a card of communication as well. So some of you definitely just have that in the forefront. You have solar plexus here to wrap this out. So that's your power center. Okay, that solar plexus is right where your abs are, your abdomen, above the navel. This is your power center. This is how you derive self-worth, confidence, power, all of those sorts of things. And that's definitely coming in for review here. You have the Two of Cups, partnerships. Okay, business partnerships being highlighted here. Good times with others, good things happening. I feel like in the work, I do feel like there could be just an important communication or an important situation going on in that way for you in this month with your career. Now let's go ahead and get some more clarity here and see what else wants to come forward for you, Virgo. Looks very good. By the way, that fertility card, I didn't really talk about it, but you know, the Empress is the most abundant card in the tarot. It's fertility and therefore prosperity. It's growth, expansion, nurturing a path, nurturing a project. So definitely like to see that. You have mature woman. Let's see what else we have here. You have, wow, sudden wealth. You have wealthy man. Okay, Virgo. Toil and labor. And are we going to take that? I think we are. Marriage. Okay. See here, let me get this set up. Looks very good. And then you have pathway on the bottom. This is your true north. This is your destiny arriving, especially with the Wheel of Fortune. 2 cards of destiny here. 2 cards of what you're supposed to be doing in this lifetime. So some of you have investments paying off with wealthy man. It doesn't matter what gender you are. That's just a sign that good investments are you're cashing in on a good investment. This person is just at the end of a successful trading day, and so it's closely associated with stocks, the stock market, anything like that. You are approaching your career situation in a mature way. There's a partnership developing here at work or in your business life that looks very good. You've put in the work with toil and labor and mature woman and wealthy man here. And I do feel like there's a sudden positive change in your financial situation, especially as it goes over this 5 of Pentacles and the accelerated motion indicating quickness with the Knight of Swords as well. Like I said, I feel like whatever's going on with that 5 of Pentacles is temporary and it's going to change pretty quickly. So love this reading. Thank you so much for being here. If you enjoyed this, hit that like button, subscribe, check out my website, zaneintuitive.com. Consider becoming a Patreon. I will see you in the next one.